guys, welcome back for another video. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Ashley, and you can already tell by the vibes, today's going to be another hair tutorial. As you guys already know, in the month of July, I am challenging myself to upload 30 videos, or is it 30 or 31? So there's 31 days in the month of July, and we are uploading 31 hair tutorials. Yes, I've been slacking so bad, so hard on this channel due to the COVID-19 that I've just been in a little bit of a funk. I feel like I'm finally coming out of that and ready to express myself. I've been so motivated and inspired to come to you guys with tons of hair tutorials. So this one comes courtesy of Supernova. This is their packaging, and if you guys know, I've worked with this company before. I think it's been a minute. This time around they sent over a curly lace wig, and it's actually a closure wig. So normally when you guys see me do hair tutorials, I do the little baby hair and the sideburn here. This is cap right here. So this goes literally from here to here. I want to say it's a 4x4. It may be a 4x6. Of course, I have all the details listed in the description box, but if you've ever had a closure wig, you know that it's harder to do the baby hair in the sideburns. So I'm gonna finesse her and slay her and show you guys how to make a closure wig look like a frontal, super simple and easy. Now, another good thing about a closure wig, I kind of feel like these are easier to fit glueless, just because with this cap right here, it's gonna help the wig to fit tighter on your head. You can also add an elastic band like right here inside of the cap, and that's also going to help the wig to fit tight. That way, if you're someone who gets up early in the morning and you know you have a full day at work, at school, or whatnot, or even just if you're at home and you just don't feel like managing your hair, when you add that elastic band, it's going to help the wig to fit tight. That way, when you wake up in the morning, you essentially don't have to bond it down and got to be glued and whatever else each and every day. So this is what the wig looks like all the way around. And here's a close-up of the inside cap construction. As I said before, this is a closure wig. So you guys see here, there's a closure in the center. There are combs right here, which you will not, generally speaking, you will not use these. So if you want to cut these out, you definitely can, so that they don't wear and tear on your hairline. And this is what the front looks like. As you guys see, the knots are very small and fine, but they definitely are not bleached. You can go ahead and bleach the knots if you choose to, or you can go ahead and just add your lace tint. Today I'm going to be using this foundation from Maybelline. This is my first time using this foundation ever. I've never used it on my skin or I'm twisting it, but it's a pull top. So I'm going to just take this e.l.f. brush and I'm going to just this foundation is a little bit more watery than what I'm used to. Hopefully it's not too red and rich. Let's go ahead and buff it in the inside of the lace and see what we come up with. Okay, so I went ahead and customized the hairline. I think this looks pretty darn awesome, especially considering we needed to bleach the knots and we chose not to. I went ahead and cut off the lace. It's so weird when the lace is only this amount because I'm used to like the whole ear by ear or ear to ear, you know, frontal situation. So next step is going to be to go ahead and bond it down. Typically I would go with the Old Faithful Got to Be Glued, but lately this one is my favorite, and of course I have it linked in the description box. And all I'm going to do is just do loud. All I'm going to do is just add a thin coat. I kind of like to pull it taut when I put it on. I just feel like it hugs the head better when you you don't want to pull it too tight because then it'll buckle, but just make it feel, you know, nice and secure. And then I like to press it in to make sure that, you know, it's all bonding down. Meanwhile, there is a little bit of adhesive in front. If you allow that to stay there and dry, by the time, you know, you complete the bonding down of your wig or your wig application, that will still be there, except it'll be like melted and dry and sticky and ooey gooey looking, which is not cute. So after I've given it time to, you know, kind of do its own thing and bond down a little bit, I'll take my good old blow dryer and blow dry it until it is completely bonded down. Okay, so now that the wig is completely bonded down, I feel like it's getting bigger and bigger and super fabulous. But we pretty much have, what, like 3 steps left to do. You want to figure out what you're going to do to the hairline. Are you going to do baby hair or not? You want to figure out how you're going to style the hair, as far as you're going to do it part, ponytails, braids. What are you going to do to actually style the hair? And then once you have the baby hair and the styling, you want to go ahead and work on the end. So even if you want to do it big, do you want to add a little bit of product? Do you want to wet it? Do you want to define the curls with like a diamond brush? All those things. So I haven't decided how I want to do it yet, but I think it would be great to just see how much parting we have and what we're working with. Center part always is an easy call and a safe way to go. Because this is a closure wig, it may be easiest to just go ahead and do a center part. Okay, so now I'm going to head and put in a scarf on, and I'm just going to let that baby hair mold. I'm trying to do it as close to the front as possible so I can still work on the remainder of the hair. I think we're going to do a center part and add some cute little hair accessories. So I'm going to go ahead and wet the hair down with some water, and then I'm going to add a styling agent. Not sure what I'm going to use, but just enjoy the ride and see what we come up with. Okay, so quick and easy tip. You guys know I love it when I use the electric hot comb. Even on wet styles, what you can do is use this piece of the barrel to kind of imprint and kind of put some dents in it to mimic the waves. Like if the root or the crown of the head is like a little bit too straight, you kind of just make like little random indents while it's still hot. Be careful, don't leave it there for too long. And it's kind of like it's flat, but it kind of reminiscent, sort of reminiscent of a wave. That way it matches back up. Okay, so I bought this big assorted bag of clips. I picked out 2 pink. I'm not sure whether pink or yellow, but I think I'm gonna go with pink. And I'm just gonna add these. Okay, so this is the look. I did go ahead and do the 2 clips, which I'm not sure if I'm really feeling it. Maybe it's the outfit that is kind of throwing it off. It's not edgy enough. It's like today's 4th of July and I just was chilling with my kids in a little cute dress. But I do like the way the hairstyle came out. Again, this one came from Supernova. They did give me some lashes and elastic and a baby hairbrush. Also, I forgot a very key part. If you are an OG, then you know exactly what I'm about to do. Now, I think that definitely completed the look. There definitely was something missing at first. So you guys did see that I defined the curls with the dimming brush. I have kind of been a little messy and done a couple things off camera since you guys seen that. So I did kind of cause a little bit of frizz, but I actually like it and I'm not complaining. If you want to define the curls the way I did the dimming brush and then not touch it, I would recommend like doing that part with the wig off. That way you can like literally define the curls, make them perfect, sit it on a wig head overnight, and when you come back the next day, because we did use a mousse, it'll have a hold to it. Now your water to mousse ratio depends or determines the hold you'll have. If you use a little bit of water and a lot of mousse, it'll be super crunchy. So just know, you know, the more you use, the more crunchy it'll be. Which when it comes to curls, I kind of like the crunch, especially if it's a curl that I'm going to be wearing for a few days, because it kind of helps to define the curl and help the you know, style last a little bit longer, even with like natural hair and wash and goes, or so I've learned. Also with the hair, I did mention to you guys that this one, the knots were not bleached. Now tell me what you think. I feel like the baby hair is very imperfect and I kind of like it like that. Like I've been doing my youngest daughter Dominic's baby hair every day, and I like the fact that when I do it, it's kind of messy but it looks just so cute. So I'm kind of like jacking her swag because her real baby hair is so fire and it just be all over the place, but it's so cute. So that is what I did as far as that goes. And then the parting I obviously defined with a concealer. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. Of course, links and lists to everything I use are in the description box, including a link to this wig with the details and all of that as far as the length and texture and all that goes. Again, this one did come from Supernova, so make sure you check them out. Today is the 4th of July, but you know, my melanin says 4th of July, who? Juneteenth is what we celebrate. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share with your friends. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches!